I have been in the agency space for over a year and a half now, and to this day, I've not seen anybody do this. So this is the exact method I use for my own agency to hit my first 10K month, and right after that, I was able to hit my first 40K month exactly the month after that. So it's gonna lock in. This video is gonna be completely raw and no edits, just straight sauce that you guys can implement as soon as today, and go ahead and get on your way to hitting your first 10K month. Let's get into it. As I said, it took me 4 months to hit my first 10K, and this is exactly what I did. And as soon as we started doing this, we hit our first 10K exactly in 30 days. Like after we realized this is exactly what we need to do, then we hit our first 10K. So what you need first is you need an irresistible offer. At the stage you're at right now, you should not care about you making money up front. What you want is experience and actually getting clients. Because at the moment you're at right now, you're not good at sales, you don't know how to get appointments, you don't know how to fulfill, right? Now, what we need to crack right now is we need to get you as many appointments as possible, and you're getting better at sales and you're better at fulfillment. This is exactly what you need for you to hit your first 40, 50, 60, 80K a month. But the first step is you have to your first 10K. It's way harder to hit your first 10K than go from 10K to 100K. I'm telling you that right now, it's way harder. So here's a spot offer, and then do SMS outreach or cold calls. I suggest to do SMS outreach, just way better. Just get way more volume out at once. You save a lot of times, but you can do cold calls. They also work at the same time. And then also, if you do that on SMS outreach, we're able to book about 6 to 8 calls every single day. And then you can close your first 6 clients in literally 1 week. If you do everything here, if you send 1,000 to almost 2K SMSs a day, you will close at least 6 clients in the first week. If you just have a irresistible offer. And the whole goal of the irresistible offer is that we're not trying to make money on the front end, we're trying to make money on the back end, right? And how we make money on the back end is by us actually focusing on exactly what is important. We need to get better at fulfillment, we need to get better at sales, and we need to get better at appointments. Once you get clients, you get better at fulfillment. You're basically on step 0 right now. You need appointments and clients. You don't have any clients, there's no need for you to worry about fulfillment. You want to get clients and appointments. Once you close those clients, that's when you can start focusing on, okay, how can I make my fulfillment better? And then using that offer, you get paid in about 3 to 4 weeks. Once you get paid, you go to reinvest into paid ads. This is exactly what we did. As you can see, on February 1st, we hit our first 9.4K a month off all the money we made from our offer that we ran. And then the month after that, we hit our first, as you can see right there, about $37,000 online. It was just about, once you hit your first 10K, I'm telling you, it'll just be a lot easier. So how to craft a very irresistible offer. So this is the exact offer that I run right here, but let me go ahead and show you guys. So the offer is really going to depend on a niche, right? But you best want to make it super easy to say yes to. When I say super, I mean like, I'm talking like you have to be really dumb to not take on the offer, right? So what we did is we asked for a down payment of only about $15. And the only reason we asked for that down payment is so we can have the card on Stripe. You just want to ask like a small down payment up front, and then they're only going to pay you once they get exactly what they want. So you best want to figure out in your niche, what do they want? If you're in roofing, they want appointments and deals. If you're in real estate, they want leads and appointments basically, right? So you best want to figure out how many appointments does that person need from to close a few deals. So for example, in roofing, if they get about 15 appointments, they should close at least 3 to 4, right? So then him paying me $1,500, maybe $2,000, it makes sense. Like it makes sense. So exactly what we did is that you put only $15 down. We send you 15 appointments, and as soon as we send you 15 appointments, you pay us 1.5K or 2K. It depends. We start out basically 1.5K, and then after a while, after about 2K. So basically, that's exactly how you make your offer. And then I'm probably asking, how do I send an SMS? You want to use high level or text grid? And they both work good. So high level works great, and text grid. And high level is a little bit, I guess, more expensive, but it is way easier to manage. So I use high level because it just makes things a lot easier, like just in general, because you can just automate like all of it pretty much. Or you can do SMS outreach on text grid, and it works out great. So basically, the first message you want to send is going to be a bait text. It's a text that you want a high response rate to it. You don't want to go and send your offer to them. You just want to send a text that says, hey, XYZ company, are you guys available for installs right now? Just an example for, let's say, if you're in solar. Or, hey, XYZ company, are you guys available for any roofing projects right now? Like, you want to send a very easy offer to say yes. I mean, a very easy text to say yes to. I guess on the first text, your whole goal is to get them to respond. That's going to be your whole goal. If you can get them to respond, and then you send them your offer. And then as soon as they respond, you want to go in and send them your irresistible offer to them. So this is exactly, as you make that irresistible offer, and as soon as you send that, it can literally go exactly 2 ways. They say no, or they say yes, I'm interested, or he calls you, something like that. And I want to make this clear: if they say no, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Do not get discouraged. At the end of the day, there's so much fish in the sea. Like I'm sorry, you're gonna get a lot of no's. Like it's gonna happen, but you're only a few no's away from a yes. Like I want you guys to have that in your mindset. You're only a few no's away from getting a yes, and a yes will be a client that has a potential of paying you 2-3 grand in the first month. If they're interested, you want to go in and call them as soon as they book. As soon as you get them, as soon as they respond yes, or just anything that's not a no, you want to go in and give them a call. Even if they ask a question, just go in and give them a call and handle that question on the phone. And your whole goal on that call should be you want to get to know a little bit more about their business. Actually make sure they're actually in a niche and they can actually take appointments. And then you want to go ahead and put a time down for a Zoom call for the same day or next day, as soon as possible. And you may get a few objections where they say, "Oh, why I gotta hop on Zoom," and anything like that. You just basically want to go to explain is that I want to hop on Zoom so I can show exactly what the system is, like how it works and everything like that. Because at the end of the day, like he's not gonna understand. You can't really explain him how everything works unless you hop on like a Zoom call where you can screen share or like Google Meets or anything like that. So, and then as soon as you hop on a sales call, it's very easy to close. You just want to show them, explain them what is the system, what it can do for them, and this is how it works, and this is how much it costs. But see, what's your offer? Only 15 bucks down. I only get paid after I fulfill. And then it's going to move on to the next part. After you close the client, you want to go to Ads Library. This is exactly what I did, and it works amazing. You just want to go to Ads Library and go and look up your niche and just scroll down and just look at the ads that are there. I'm telling you right now, you will find an ad that's very similar that almost a lot of people are running. You just want to go ahead and copy that ad and make it just a little bit better. Maybe you're going to change like a few things, and that ad should work. You just want to find an ad that is proven already, that should work. Out of the 6 clients you close, all you really need to do is only fulfill for 5 of them, and you make 2K each client. So in 1 month, you can make your first 10K if you just fulfill for only 5 of them, and it's by you. It's going to take ads that are working and go and launch them on forum. You get paid by 3-4 weeks. So basically, I did a paper appointment. So then as soon as you get those appointments, you go and build a card and Stripe. So the moment that you hit exactly what you say you're going to do, you're going to build a card and Stripe. That's literally all you have to do. And then as soon as you get paid, you want to go ahead and reinvest it back into paid ads. That's going to be the easiest thing to do. I have a whole nother video for that on my channel. You can go ahead and watch that. But you want to go ahead and basically go ahead and take every dollar you made and go ahead and put it into paid ads, because that's going to go ahead and scare your company. So right now, paid ads is going to be the best thing ever, and it will scare you into. I'm telling you, like, you just imagine doing SMS but at a way higher scale and way higher quality people. It's going to be it'll be basically like just warm outreach. It won't be basically cold outreach, because everyone that's coming, like, imagine a person is basically coming to you saying, "Hey, I want you to help me. I saw what you do. I want you to help me." That's exactly what paid ads are. At first, you're in the stage of, I'm reaching out to you because I can do this to you. And he's kind of just like, yeah, like, you don't have much frame. So as soon as you make money off this offer, you want to go ahead and run to paid ads as soon as possible. Like it's so simple. Like, everyone just makes it so complicated, but it really is really simple. Have a irresistible offer. Do not worry about making money on the front end, because the problem right now is you have no money and you have no clients. So you don't know how to do anything. You can't run ads. You don't have any clients. You don't know how to get appointments. So you have to run a very irresistible offer. Once you make money on this offer, then you go to move on to an offer where basically you get paid on the front end using paid ads. I have a whole video. I posted a video exactly yesterday. You go to watch that. I show you guys exactly how to run an offer that you can make money on the front end and how to run ads at a very profitable rate. But if you follow this exact diagram, as I said, you will hit your first 10K in the first 30 days as long as you put in all the work that I said here. You run a irresistible offer. SMS outreach every single day. It's 1,000 to maybe, I'll say about 1.5K a day. You should book at least about 6 to 8 calls every single day. Half of them show up. That's 4. You should close at least 50%. We closed the first 4 calls that we hopped on. Or first 4 calls that we did, we literally closed them. So if I'm able to do it, I know you're able to do it, and this is exactly what we did. And at the end of the day, if you follow this guide, you will make 10K. So it's going to lock in.